Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, owner of guidedpracticeroutines.com, where we practice together to progress faster. And in this series of YouTube videos, I am creating 30 days of practice, or 30 days of knowledge, a real test to see how well you know all of the concepts that you need to know to be fluent on the guitar, or to be able to apply concepts. And that's a real key difference between this and a lot of lessons that you might see on YouTube. This, yes, you could sit with this lesson, you could memorize everything that I'm about to show you. You could remember the tab, remember where to put your fingers, but that isn't the idea. I can summarize this lesson in a sentence. In this lesson, we are going to play major scales, circling round the circle of fifths, starting on C, playing all 12 keys. Here's the backing track, go. That's practice. As a pianist, that's something you would just do. You wouldn't think about it, you would just do it. But as a guitar player, we have this habit of needing the expectation of, well, can you show me how I do that? Yeah, sure, I'm happy to show you how to do that. But real knowledge of your instrument would be me not needing to show you how to do it. You should just be able to hear, I want you to play C major, and then after C major, play F major, and then after F major, play B flat major, and then after B flat major, play E flat major, and then A flat major, and then D flat major, so on and so forth, right? The idea behind practice like this is it encourages you to learn those things. It encourages you to learn the things that will make you a more well-rounded guitar player. And on that journey, it allows us to practice things like scale fingerings, arpeggio fingerings. It allows us to practice things like picking technique, legato technique, just general fretboard knowledge, application of sounds to backing tracks. It's a great way to practice. So if that interests you, check out the link in the description to guidedpracticeroutines.com. We have a completely free 30-day trial as a special promotion for our 1-year anniversary. I've been doing this for a long time though, 4 years of guided practice routines now. So check us out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Right, if I'm looking at the guitar, I can probably treat myself to some overdrive on this one, right? Right, so like I said, it's going to be playing through the circle of fifths. We're going to be starting in the key of C. Now, first thing to discuss, what is the circle of fifths and why would we practice in the circle of fifths? I think it's easy to make an argument for why you don't need to do the circle of fifths as a guitar player. As a pianist, and I play the piano, all 12 keys on the piano look different. But for us as guitar players, if I play any scale, if I play a C major scale, right? Well, D flat looks and feels almost exactly the same. The only difference is my hand is a tiny bit closer to the bridge when I play D flat versus when I play C major. But as a pianist, C major and D flat major, they look very different. So it benefits us on the piano to practice everything in 12 keys. On the guitar, I would make the argument that we need to practice things in at least 3 keys because of position-based knowledge, more so than like scale fingerings. But it's also nice to be able to test ourselves and associate, harmonic function with things on the fretboard. The circle of fourths or fifths is a very common motion. It's the musical gravity. It's the strongest form of musical gravity, chords resolving up a fourth or down a fifth. You'll hear it a lot, so practicing it makes sense. So first we need to know the order of the notes in the circle of fifths. We start on C and we go C, F, C followed by F. You just have to learn that. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. And then we say B to G, B-E-A-D-G, B to G, all with flats. And then we say B to G without flats. That's it. C, F, B to G with flats, B to G without flats. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B-E-A-D-G, repeat. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, repeat. C, F, B, G with flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B to G without flats, B, E, A, D, G, repeat. That means if I follow that on my guitar, I'll take my overdrive off for this. I'll put some bass on actually. So if I play C to F to B flat, E flat to A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G. We're back at C. And I've played all 12 keys. Now, the magic of that for tonal organisation or for key organisation, and this is theoretical stuff, is that each time you go to a new key, you introduce a new accidental. So when I'm in the key of C, there's no sharps or flats. In the key of F, there's 1 flat, B flat. In the key of B flat, there's 2 flats, B flat and E flat. In the key of E flat, there's 3 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat. In the key of A flat, there's 4 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. In the key of D flat, there's 5 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. In the key of G flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat. And then when we get to the key of B, we're in sharp key territory. There's 5 sharps here. F, C, G, A, D. Then we're in the key of E, 4 sharps. F, C, G, D. In the key of A, 3 sharps. F, C, G. It's hard to say those sharps in order. In the key of D, 2 sharps. You see what I'm doing here? 5 sharps, 4 sharps, 3 sharps, 2 sharps, 1 sharp, and then we're back with no sharps and flats. It's a wonderful system of organisation, but when you don't deal in pitch names, it's not incredibly useful. But it's going to be great practice for us. So the way I'm going to organise this on the fretboard is I'm using caged fingerings for this and only using 3 shapes in this lesson. I do this lesson on the website in 3 position based knowledge. I do it in 5 position based knowledge. You could also do this in 7 position based knowledge if you wanted to, like 3 note string knowledge. But I wanted this to be as easy as possible, so only 2 shapes here. So our C major chord with our E shape scale pattern is going to look like this. So I'm starting on my root note, and I really want you to sort of try and internalize the sound of this. Shouldn't be singing up there. I'm having a sense of where home is. When we're learning this fingering, we should be anticipating the way each one of these notes sounds as we play it. So 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8, coming down, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, coming back to my root note. Now, I don't believe fingering is hugely important for this. I could do that all with 2 fingers. Maybe 1. It's not about a deep knowledge of fingerings. It's about the sound. It's about learning where those things fit on the fretboard and picking them. As with the first lesson here, nice, consistent alternate picking motion. That's the thing that's going to keep me in time. That just keeps going. So when we get to any of our keys, that's the pattern that we would play for E shape. We could now just do the circle of 5ths. I could play C, F, B flat, E flat, you could, in theory, just do that, but that's not what we want to do. So we've done our E shape. Next up, we're going to play our A shape. So similar idea. I want to be able to play those same notes, but starting on F. Very similar here. I'm playing 4 notes on the high E string, though, just so I can get the full scale in. So I'm in the key of F. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, but I'm thinking 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 11, and then on the top, 8, 10, 12, shift up to 13. Then coming down, 13, 12, 10, 8, 11, 10, 8, 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, and then on our root note. So I could do that again. F, B flat. E flat. A flat. any key. I could just move that scale shape where it needs to be. And that's the way we're going to start this routine. We're going to play C using our E shape. Then F in our A shape. Then B flat, I'm going to jump down to my E shape. Wonderful alternate picking workout. E flat, I'm going to play A shape. And then for A flat, I'm going to jump up to my C shape. So for this, we need again a C shaped scale form. So if I'm in A flat, I'm going to play A flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. It's 4 flats here. But I'm not thinking pitch names. So I'm going to play 11, 8, 10, 11, 8, 10, 8, 9, 11, 8, 9, 11. And do I take it all the way up to that note? I do. All the way up to the 5th. We're going to come all the way down to the 5th of the scale. So that's scale knowledge. I just want to make sure I understand A flat, D flat. G flat. B. We're using this lesson as a way to make sure that our scale knowledge is locked in place. So after A flat, we'll go to our E shape for D flat. And then G flat, A shape. B, E shape. E, A shape. A, we'll play C shape. And it's worth pointing out the shapes that I'm picking are arbitrary. D, E shape. And then G, A shape. Back to C, E shape. So this is an exercise we can loop endlessly, but I want to point out that idea that I said there. The order of the shapes that I'm playing here, I'm playing A flat in the C shape and A in the C shape. All the others are E shape and A shape. That's completely arbitrary. I don't have to do it in that order. I could play C, F in the A shape. Why not go up to B flat in my C shape? I could do that, right? To E flat in E shape. So I've now changed, right? A flat I could play in my C shape. But if I wanted to, I could go to D flat in my C shape. I have that freedom. And when you know your scale shapes, like really know them, you won't make these, you won't hesitate and you won't struggle with these decisions. You'll just move freely to wherever it is that you want to be. But to reiterate, the way we're going to play this routine is going to be E shape, A shape, E shape, A shape, C shape, E shape, A shape, E shape, A shape, C shape, E shape, A shape, and then we're back where we were. C, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, repeat. Those would be my chord forms, and then when I put my scales around it, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, we are with E shape, yeah, B. Yeah, we changed for that the A chord. A. G, E shape. G. And then repeat, C. So it's a longer exercise, but it's going to do a lot of things for us. One, it's going to force us to think ahead. Two, it's going to give us a nice long fingering workout and a nice long alternate picking workout. We're not pushing the tempo much here, we're only at 60 BPM. 16th notes at 60 BPM, it's not going to be too taxing. So it's going to be a nice memorization or application of scale knowledge. Right, lot to tackle there. If you had fun with that, then enjoy the routine. If you want this in more detail, check out the link in the description to guidedpracticeroutines.com, where we have an anniversary offer on. You can get a 30-day free trial. You can do all of these routines along with hundreds of hours more work, all of my transcriptions and all of that good stuff available for you there. It's been a lot of fun making it. I'm sure you're going to have fun with it. Anyway, here's our routine. Let's do it.